Hello, everybody. We are live right now. This is the
Mhm.
second live session that we are going right now. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and maybe even good night to everybody. We are here with a second live session. I'm Cicely. I'm here in US in Texas, and we have a special guest today. So this is Dr. Dharani. She is from UK. Dr. Dharani, of course, she's a doctor practicing in UK, settled there with her family. So she's gonna talk to us more about this business, which is already flourishing for her, and she's gonna come share some of her experiences, her expertise, and we're gonna ask her more questions. There are some frequently asked questions from everybody, and I'm going to bring all those questions here for her to answer for everybody. So I think we can get started. Dr. Dharani, I welcoming you to this live session here. I'm very thankful that you adjusted your timing in the busy schedule to come here for us, and I'm greatly appreciative for that. And thank you so much. And I'm welcoming you to here. And please, can you just introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Cicely, for having me here. It's always a joy to do live sessions and to do a live with one of our team member. It's really nice to do that. We get to know each other, and it's nice to chat with each other as well. Thank you for having me. Hello, everyone. I'm Dharani. Just as Cicely mentioned, I am a doctor. I'm a general practitioner. I work in the UK. I live here with my family, my husband, and my teenage daughter. I'm also an online business owner. I've been doing this business for 14 months now, approximately. I decided to do this as a side hustle for a second income stream. And I'm very glad that I did. It's going really well for me. And today we are going to talk a little bit more about this business and try to answer some of the questions that you guys may have. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Dharani. So the most of the questions that I get is first question is, um, are you sure this is a real thing? Um, are you sure that this is not a scam?
Yeah.
How do we know that this is not a scam, and how do we know that this is going to work for us? These are the general questions that most. The first question is, are you sure that this is not a scam? So if
Yeah.
someone asks you like that, what would be your answer?
Yeah, they do ask, and it is natural, I think. In this day and age that we live in, anybody who's trying to do something online, you are worried that whether it's a genuine or legitimate opportunity or whether it's a scam. And I had the same doubts myself when I started this business. For anybody who's worried that this is a scam, it's the proofs in the pudding. You see us all, you see us in our pages. We are going there live, we are there every day. You have our contact details, our names, and our families, and everything shown quite openly to all of you. And you get to speak to us like you speak to a real person. If you connect with us, we are there to talk to you and clarify any doubts or queries you may have. So this is definitely a genuine and an honest way to earn online. This is definitely not a scam. There are so many people in our team at the moment. We have grown globally to over 200,000 people in our community. And if it is not a legitimate business, this amount of growth would not be possible, isn't it? So anyone who's worrying that this is a scam, I understand where you're coming from. It's a natural worry to be worried about anything that is online these days, but do connect with us and we are here to clarify any doubts you have.
Thank you.
Mm.
So what another questions that we usually get is, what do you do in this business? Like, what is this
Mm.
business is actually about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to go sell stuff door to door, or do you have to, go meet the people? So those are the other
Yeah.
common questions that I always get. What do you have to
Yeah.
say about that?
Yeah, essentially, we are all doing marketing in social media, if you want to say it in one word. Uh, but how we do it is like, just like you said, we don't do door to door sales. We don't try and find people or customers to do the sales because we don't have time for that. What we do is we do leverage social media from our home, in our bedrooms, in our computer, or even in our phone. We use the social media which we use every day anyway. Most of us are on social media for an hour or two at least in a day. So we do use that social media to do marketing. That way, what we do is attraction marketing, where people find us and customers come and reach us rather than us going and searching people. We do this from our home in our own time, and we are part of a beautiful program which teaches us how to do that. So we got a training platform which gives us all the training we need to do social media marketing effectively. We also get mentoring. We get one-to-one mentoring. We get coaching, and we get like a global community support. We have weekly masterminds, and all of this. So yeah, social media marketing in your own time, and uh, it's quite flexible. You can do it from anywhere.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. So now you say what? Who can do this business? Is there any qualifications? Is there any, what are the basic criterias to get into this business?
Yeah, there are no criteria, isn't it? Anyone can do it. And we do have like a wide range of skills in our community. We have stay at home moms. We have individuals from the age group of like from 18 to I think 70 is our oldest person, I'm not sure. And we have working professionals. We have people who stay at home, who we have engineers, doctors, lawyers, nurses, and we have a wide variety of people who are doing this. All you need is some basic computer skills, that's all, and the willingness to learn, because anything and everything you need to know is explained to you in like bite-sized video formats. It's quite simple. Our system is set up in such a way that any, like I said, 60, even 60, 70 year olds who have very limited computer skills and knowledge can follow it, and they can set it up easily. So you don't need any skills or previous experience. I didn't have any online experience or any business experience before I started it, and I was able to set up everything from scratch with the help of my mentor and my coach and our whole training team and the support. So if I can do it, I think anyone can do it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because when I started, I had
Yeah,
zero clue of even what I was going to do. But I just knew this was something legit, and so I didn't. There are people laughed at me when I started because you're going to do a business. What do you know about the business? So I'm like, yeah, I don't know anything, but I think I can learn it. So I
yeah,
think the willingness to learn is a key here. That's the first thing that you need hand in
yeah,
here. I think that's something that I
yeah,
learned from my experience so far. I'm new in this business, so that's why I'm getting expertise advices from the people who been here, and their business is already flourishing.
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, we do have people who are leaders in the community, like who've been doing this for 7 years or more, and who come and talk to us every week on what works for them, how they became successful, and they teach us their strategies, isn't it? So I don't think you get that anywhere else, or like in any other business program. And that's what makes ours like quite unique and quite easy to do as well. You just have to like follow the system and duplicate the system. You're not inventing the wheel, you're just like duplicating it. So yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I think it's the initial that the get into track, get the initial setups, and once you get into the
yeah,
track, once the system starts running, it's just gonna flow. It's an initial process. I mean, for anything, it's not just this. For any, even if for a job you go, the initially there will be a little learning
yeah.
process for everything.
Yeah, and it also has potential to like earn while you learn as well. So I know the initial setup building up your funnel and website, it can all be done in like in a matter of days. And then it's how quickly you learn social media marketing, but it also has the potential to earn while you're learning, and then like earn big when once you've mastered the skills, isn't it? So that's the
That is
beauty of
true.
it.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm.
You get to learn while you're learning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing, what I noticed that there's people from all field working in here. Like I
Yeah.
noticed, like there are engineers, like IT professionals, doctors, like every area of the life. The people are working in here, and from all
Yeah.
over the world. It's like a global business.
Yeah.
Dr. Dharani, um, can you just say, like, after you came to the business, uh, I'm sure you had a why when you came, and did you
Mhm.
meet your why since you came to the business?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, I did. My why was, of course, more time with my family, reduce my hours so that I am able to have that time with my family. I mean, my job is good, it's fulfilling, and it's a stable job, there's no doubt about it. But at the same time, there are long hours and it's quite stressful and exhausting, isn't it? And I was missing out on a lot of my time with my daughter, especially. And I was taking my work stress home. So I just wanted to have a bit more flexibility where I can choose my hours at work and have a little bit more time from home as well. At the same time, not compromise on the income. So that was my main why. And I think I am getting there. Like I'm much closer to it. I'm still in. I've been doing this for a year. Still, I would say it's still early days, but I have made much. My team has grown like quite significantly in the past year. I've made so much progress, and I can see myself. I mean, I've already cut down my hours, and I do have like a steady income stream from this business at the moment, and it is growing slowly. So I see like then in the next year or so, I see quite significant growth in my business where it's going to exceed what I make in my everyday job. So that is it is quite obvious and visible to me. So I think I am very close. I'm very close to my why, almost there, and I'm
And
touching it.
you already part time right now.
I'm already part time.
Already
Yeah,
part time. So that's a big huge step there, because from full
exactly.
time
Yeah,
to
yeah,
part time, it's a huge for a doctor.
definitely. Yeah,
But to go from full time to part time, it's that itself. It's a, yeah, big thing.
yeah.
Um,
I'm glad I was able to do that, and this business is compensating the hours and the income which I've lost by going part time. So which is great at the moment. Yeah,
yeah. And also, we can transfer this business to our children, right? We can hand over this to them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Because we do affiliate marketing, so our affiliate company is something which is a company which is quite well established and has a global reach. And after you've done a certain number of sales for them, they recognize you. So they recognize the contributions that you made for the company. And we don't know when, I don't know when I'm going to reach that, but that's the goal that I'm working towards. And once we make a certain number of sales for the company, our company like supports us in such a way that they kind of give like a pension for you, that is irrespective of what you do or how active you are in your marketing. And this is possible, it's willable. You can leave it to your children after you, which is quite amazing, kind of like your pension which you're transferring to your children, and they are kind of looked after as well, which is quite good.
Yeah, I thought that was quite amazing. Like where you
Yeah,
get pension, like a fixed amount after certain time. You get a fixed amount every
yeah,
month, and then it will be like your retirement.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Mm.
yeah. And that's what I thought too, because I was when before I came to this business, I was thinking, all of us, like we probably 80% of our adult life, we worked so hard, hoping to enjoy 20% of our adult life, which is retired life.
Yeah,
And that may happen, that may not happen. So that was one of the reasons for me to come, because I was thinking, for me to retire, I have to work according to the system here, 67 years. I have to be 67 years old,
Wow.
which
Okay.
is fine. I mean, if my health allows, I'm fine. I work in ER and I love what I do. I have no problem. But at the same time, I thought I was being forced, to. I wanted I wanted to leave a choice option open for me, like where
Yeah.
if I want to retire, I want to retire. Like, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if I have, I'm fine. If I have no other problems, I'm fine. But if I wanted an option open. So for
Yeah.
that, I know my work won't do that. So I need some strong financial background stability, and that's when I ended up. So another 5 years or whatever. Once I get stabilized, then I will have a choice there, um,
Yeah.
to retire, or the loans pay off, all those things. Anyways, so that was the reason when I stepped into this business, and
Yeah.
I'm still in the learning process. Dr. Dharani, is there like if somebody wants to get this business started, how do they get it started?
Yeah, absolutely. And before I answer that, I just wanted to say about this retirement that you mentioned. That's in one of my whys as well, like thinking about early retirement. We all get pension, but our pension is nowhere near our monthly salary, is it? Like but our expenses doesn't go down, our rent or mortgage doesn't go down, our cost of living doesn't go down. But the pension that we get is much less than what we would be earning as a salary as well, isn't it? So that kind of scared me a little bit. Like even though my retirement's few years away, but that that was a worry. So that's again like another reason for me to have this another income stream as well. And yes, anyone who is looking to join our team or anyone who's looking to earn online from home, the process is pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is start by watching like a 90-minute complimentary webinar. You can leave your name and your email address in either of our websites. Our websites are in our pages, or you can even directly message us through our pages, and we can sign you up for the webinar and send you the link. Once you watch it, you will know whether this is for you or not. It explains the business model, and we will take it from there. It's pretty straightforward and simple.
Okay. So I think we can wind up for today. Just these were just the basics for the
Yeah.
business. And I want to thank you, Dr. Dharani, for your time.
Yeah.
It was we got some information, and those are like the basic questions that most of the time people ask.
Yeah,
And this,
absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you. Yeah, looking
yeah,
forward to working
yes, working
together.
together. Yes, yes, and I greatly appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Dr. Dharani.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Bye.